Okay, these are sweet potatoes, and I was going to do this yesterday, but the video didn't turn out. These are the last of the sweet potatoes that I harvested last year. I wasn't sure if this one would survive or would sprout because it got cut into with the shovel, but it's the first one to get a slip on it. Okay, there are more slips coming. There's a little tiny one right here. There's a couple along the sides. There's a bunch on there. There were some coming on this root, but I had to put more soil in it, so it's somewhere down under the soil line on those. And this one, you can just barely see it. There is a slip starting right, and the light changes, of course, when I put my hand in there. There's a slip starting right there. And there's one starting over on this side. There are more around there, but those are the first two to show on this one. So this process of burying the roots halfway in soil and just letting them develop that way appears to be working. But I got another sweet potato from a friend this year, and I decided to try a couple of different ways and see what works best. Now, when I put the sweet potato in water last year, all they did was rot. And but I know other people have had success with that, so I decided to try it a couple of different ways. And like I said, the video yesterday didn't work out. I actually videoed myself cutting the root up and so on. Now, this root is a different variety. I don't know what variety it's, but it's an orange one instead of white. And it already had roots on each of these sections when I cut it. So let's see if we can find some of the roots. There were roots on each section. There's one right there. You can just barely see it against the pan. So there were roots on each of these sections before I put them in their new environment. Okay, now, sorry, get that situated again so that it won't fall over, because I don't want the water to be over the top. Okay, there we go. And this one is, again, it had roots on it, and it is in soil. And then the last one I'm going to simply leave, in the humidity chamber where it was when it first developed roots. So I'm going to leave that one in there and see if that one will develop slips as well. So I have 4 different tests: basic humidity, water with the root end, half submerged with there's a support underneath, but half submerged on the side with the open ends, and root end in soil. So we'll see how well those do. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll have an update on that. There were no slips on any of these pieces yet, but there were roots on them. So I will talk with you later.